Than Pit does just to take care of Luma really quick. You know, you've got side B most notably, but it looks like Pit does have a solid amount of ways to send Luma into tumble and knock her off the stage, namely dash attack.
Holy cow, that down air.
Actually blowing through the side B from Pit, which has a decent amount of super armor on it.
Now, you made an interesting point talking about how he did not elect to go Corrin. You think it may be a confidence thing that, you know, I should probably go my main against a player of this caliber, or I don't feel confident in this matchup? Oh, wow.
I don't know. I feel like it was a purely matchup-based choice. He must have a lot more experience versus Rosalina with Pit, whereas maybe with Ryu he just opted for Corrin because it's a better matchup or something. I don't know. I also would have liked to see how his Pit fared against Brosenex's Corrin, but either way, he is trying to close the gap here against Kirihara in a pretty tight match. 150 on a light character like Rosalina could be real trouble.
I think if he's able to get towards the ledge and get an F throw, that would seal the deal for him right there. Gets that up smash. He's been going for that up smash read a lot on players, connecting it like off of jumps. So I just understand why, but oh man, that Luma downer, it has some ridiculous knockback. He definitely needs to watch out for that one because another one, I don't know, on the side might spell disaster for him. With all this rage, here we go.
Oh, and just getting trapped into these really exploitable recovery options. Pit pretty much a sitting duck during his up B and even side B to some degree if you don't manage to armor through, but finally going to take a stock here, 100% damage. And we saw just in the Ken versus Rain matchup how possible this deficit is to make up.
Absolutely, these top-level Japanese players, keep in mind, these are two more PGR ranked players we have on the stream.
Yep.
You know, they have the knowledge in their gameplay to go ahead and say, you know what, no deficit is going to scare me. That's what I really, really appreciate about these guys. They show no fear at all. Like, their play is consistent. I mean, right now, Earth may be at a huge, maybe down by a lot, but I guarantee he's thinking, I wonder if I can just hit him a couple more times and get the KO. Luma getting saved right there by the Townsend shot.
And using all of his jumps to avoid the landing trap from Kirihara, but it's not enough, man.
Yeah, that jab 1, 2, 3 is going to secure the KO for Kirihara. It's so interesting to see the contrast in the level of gameplay that we see in Kirihara with Earth and then Kirihara with Brosenex. You know, maybe it might be a matchup thing, but he seems to be a lot more comfortable playing against Pit than he did against Ryu. So, I mean, if you guys are taking notes, if you have Kirihara in your bracket, please be aware of what's going on. Yeah, and as Earth, is showing right now, he's going to definitely try to use Corrin because he struggled to land a lot. A lot of air dodges, and that shield didn't show to be effective when he needed to land versus him.
I feel like this is definitely a wise switch. You're going to see a lot less of Luma if Earth has anything to say about it. Of course, he's got to actually land those pins. Even if Rosalina blocks it, just swing the kick and get rid of Luma. I feel like he's deciding which way to go. Like,
yeah.
How will I kill her better?
That up smash from Luma. I mean, right now, we're still in the very early stages of this game, but Kirihara is showing a lot of his dominance. I like these back throws coming out of Earth. Max range, pretty safe. Wow.
Oh, and Kirihara mashing on that up tilt as quickly as possible just to make sure Luma would retaliate before Earth's Corrin was able to hit her away.
Gets the gentleman to get Rosalina off stage. Now he's doing a lot better. He's able to assert himself a little bit more with the range that Corrin does have. He's great utilization of jab. Actually did kill Luma. Gets a dragon shot. Does not get the pin afterwards.
Yeah, that's, I think, the first time we saw him drop that conversion.
Oh my goodness. What he did to Pixel with that was devastating.
Yes, that was pretty disgusting outcome, but it's looking like Kirihara has a lot more to offer in this Corrin matchup.
Good job getting rid of Luma. He does eat a grab for it. However, he is pretty safe, gets a back throw, has stage control now. Although he's at a deficit, it's a great opportunity for him to net him, a KO.
And there it is.
Yep.
I like that coverage on the edge too. He slipped off with the short hop pin and then jumped back to cover neutral get up with neutral air. However, Kirihara probably aware of that now, and he's not going to do the neutral get up as much, or at least he's going to act quicker upon returning to the stage.
What's very strange is I'm seeing a lot of rolls come out of Earth whenever he does hit the ground.
Yeah, we definitely saw a lot of them, just a lot of rolls in general on this stream, and I feel like half of them are input errors. And
Definitely feels that way. Maybe
yeah.
some nerves are kicking in right now. It's good though, because you'd rather have these nerves kicking now than at EVO when you're in your pool or qualifying for top 8.
Got to practice in these high pressure situations, though. That's of course why a lot of these players are just fiending for that EVO entrance.
Great pivot grab coming out of Kirihara. He did assert himself and get a lead. Has Earth in a very tough situation. This is where he struggled a lot with Pit landing away from his up airs. With no platforms, I feel like it's going to be a little bit more difficult, but the higher ceiling should benefit him when it comes to those up air KO options. Then again, I remember at the last Saga we were at, Arm Saga, the Buzz did take the victory over Zero with some crazy up air shenanigans on MD.
Well, immediately upon respawning, just going to kill Luma. I feel like the tragic flaw that Corrin has in this matchup, even though she's so good at a lot of things, is that she doesn't have the speed to catch Rosalina out of some safe pressure. And we haven't really seen that affect Earth too much, but it's definitely possible, especially if we see a game 3, that might come into play.
I really like that back throw option. He's hitting Luma when he
Yeah.
does that back throw. Very, very, very good game knowledge coming out of Earth.
All of Corrin's throws have pretty big hitboxes, so I'm not surprised that he's using that to his advantage as well.
And Earth now in a little bit of trouble as Kirihara has stage control, got a couple of grabs. Oh my goodness, a full screen pin!
Yeah, that jump from the edge actually giving him the height to land the tipper perfectly, but
What?
botches the recovery on a non-hitbox. I'm sorry, botches the edge guard on a non-hitbox recovery. Ooh, I thought he was going to get up smashed.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's because Kirihara did not have Luma. He may not have felt as confident without it.
Right. 'Cause you also, not only do you lose kill power, but you also lose some reach. Oh, and that's going to do it. Earth using his second jump in the same spot 3 times in a row.
Kirihara's so good at that. That's actually how he closed out versus Brosnix.
Yes.
He did face that as well. So, fantastic play from Kirihara. And you know what? Good adjustment from Earth. That Corrin counter pick definitely showed to be doing a lot.